everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back and happy Friday. All right, it's July 19th, 2019. I like that. Okay, so let me see for the weekend what the energy of, I hear let's be like the moon and show up, right? No matter what phase that you're in. Let's be like the moon. I like that. Okay. Let's see what we've got for... I'm losing the cards. July 19, 2019. Let's be like the moon and show up, right? No matter what phase of that cycle that you're in. Because everyone's in a different, like the moon affects us differently, all of us. You know, some of us get more emotional, some of us just reflect. Some of us become very maternal, right? There's nurturing involved in the moon. So I also think the message that I'm getting is to kind of realize and recognize what you're like. What would it be like to be like the moon? Excuse me, right? Showing up, just like the moon does, right? In its phases. So with all of the activity that we have going on, I like that message of being like the moon. Okay, let's see what we're going to be. All right, so this can carry out throughout the weekend, yeah? All right, look at this. How beautiful. Very, very put together. Our home is where the heart is, as they say. It brings us peace. It brings us growth. It brings us abundant wisdom, knowledge, and opportunity, I'm hearing. We're moving forward. We're literally rising. Look at, there's the moon. There's the moon, right? That's cool. The moon is there to show us how are you going to show up in your life, right? I mean, if you have been watching me for a while, you understand the power in words, in the usage of words. As I speak out, as I do every day, I speak the intro, just whatever comes to me is spoken, and then the cards show up on the board, all right? And if you haven't been watching me, you can, backtrack to your readings and see how that works, It just does. So understand the power of your words as well. Okay? All right. So we're rising up. We're rising up to new levels. We're shifting not only our perspective, but we're shifting to higher planes of knowledge. Okay? And let's see how you're going to show up. This is leveling up. See? The world is reversed only because the cycle, which is the moon cycles have not completed themselves, right? So when we undergo a new moon cycle in any respect of the word, certain cycles need to have time to percolate, and then the wheel will shift, okay? So we just had that full moon eclipse in Capricorn, all right? So we had that on the 16th. So as you can see, the cycle is still turning. It's still, moving through all of us, right? Because we're all the elements of the universe, okay? So you can see how powerful that the moon is, right? And it is the message of show up in the world. How are you going to show up in the world in the next cycle of your life, right? And let's say your inner home shows through your external home how it's showing up, which is absolutely beautiful. You're very secure, stable. You're building a really good base. You have a good foundation, okay? Yeah, wow, okay, that's beautiful. And how did that happen? Well, it happened when I'm hearing it happened when you released your ego. You released your ego and allowed the universe. Some are releasing their ego to allow the universe to work through their life, through them. I mean, that's how the universe knows that you trust and that you have faith in how things work, is through letting go, releasing negative thoughts, releasing those conditioned thoughts that we've grown up with in our lives, and understanding that it is part of the universal language is to release any negative thoughts, release your ego. You just have to drop the ego, right? And it's not really dropping it so much as let me just say, if you embrace your ego with love, what does that mean? Loving thoughts. All right? If you embrace your ego with loving thoughts, your whole demeanor, of course, right? Your perspective changes. So if you're to show up in your life without any conditioned beliefs, habits, negative thoughts, if you show up with positivity, all right, we're getting ready to make this a world in which it's at your fingertips. So now is the time, which you're doing. Many of you are leveling up into a new dimension of thought, of perspective, of the paradigm shift, right? This is going to allow you the ability to grow into your own self. What does that mean? Well, when this world turns right side up, when that cycle of the moon has completed itself, whatever phase of life that you're in, you will have whatever it takes to establish whatever it is that you want, be it a love relationship, be it a business, be it a plan, be it an idea, a new job, all right? So it's really important to understand that once you drop and embrace your ego with love, and you try, let's say, when you get into a negative thought process, let me just say this. When you get into a negative thought or idea, something just triggers you, try to step back from it and say to yourself, okay, wait a second. I'm not going to let this affect me, because this is something that is a wound that I've healed already. So that's all you have to say. I've healed that wound. I'm not fearful. I've healed that wound. I'm moving forward in a positive way. I mean, it's how you speak out into the universe. As you saw, this really important, the power of your words. Starting over, starting new. That's what's going to happen for many when this wheel of the world, it's not the wheel, but it looks like a wheel, does it not? It looks like actually a navigation system. It's like that's your navigation. And what's in the middle of the world is a new beginning. And it's balanced. So you have the world at your fingertips here. Okay? You have the world at your fingertips to start new, to start fresh, new life, new education, a new idea, a new business, a new job, a new love. Whatever you want, the world is giving it to you. We're right at the cusp of that happening, right? We are at the cusp of a new beginning. We are this world. It's us right here. This is each one of you, right here in the middle of the world. We're standing on top of the world, and all the elements surrounding us makes us. This is who we are. It encompasses all of the elements, okay? So we are standing, as you can see here, look close. We are standing on top of the world with a new beginning at our fingertips, literally, okay? We've dropped our ego. We've embraced it with love. We're not going back to old habits, patterns, belief systems. We're becoming new in every aspect of the word. So we're shedding all of those negative thoughts, how we talk to ourselves. And we're now like starting fresh. All right? This Fool is the same as this Knight of Coins, and because it's the Knight. It's all about learning how to speak out into the world. Your words are your reality. Your words, look. Your words make your reality. Your thoughts create your reality, your world. Okay? So you see that. So you have risen above. You've risen above and understand now how you can start new by building a whole new creation of life for yourself. And how do you do that? Well, now you're just starting over. You understand the dichotomy of words becoming your world. With your words, with your thoughts, your world becomes whatever it is that you choose. So the universe is saying now is the time to make that absolutely the way you want. Your ability to not only understand how the universe works, but the universe is gifting you with a new beginning, a new life. a new abundant life. Okay? Look. Oh my God, this is great. This is great. And now we go from the page of understanding to the king. So now you get it, right? You get it. You get how this dichotomy works. Speak out. Speak to yourself. It's inner thoughts. It's inner belief systems. It's the inside of this home that you reside in. This is your inner home where your thoughts remain your reality. All right? Your thoughts become your reality. Here it is. And now you've leveled up into that belief system. You understand it. So now you're being gifted with, okay, what is it you want? Do you want a new house? Because look at this house. Creating this house from the ground up is absolutely beautiful. Why? Because you envisioned it. You envisioned it from your mind's eye. You've seen what it looks like. And it's not just the house as it could be literally your house, but figuratively, you are rebuilding your whole life, and you have the chance to rebuild your whole life based upon whatever it is that you envision for yourself. All right. And it starts here, and look at where it goes. Hello. It's great understanding of how the universe works. It is great knowledge. And that's the knowledge that you're taking with you. The second you have any feeling of lack or any egoic behavior patterns, just take a minute, take a step back and say, wait a second. I'm gonna change this up because my reality is going to look like this. Abundant, fresh, quality. A quality life is here. I know how to create a quality life. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I'm going to speak it out into the universe, and it's going to become exactly what I want it to be. I'm going to have exactly what it is that I want in my life. Watch me now. Watch me. Watch me now. Watch how this works. Watch how I'm going to manifest this. Just give it a little more time. It's double here. Look. It's the waiting game. But it's here for a reason. This is like being, at the stoplight. Here's the world. The world's the stoplight. Here's the big round light at the stoplight. All right? And the stoplight right now is red. Let's just say it's red. We have the full. All right, I know I'm reaching, but it's true. Just see the world reversed as the stoplight. It's a pause button. It's a huge pause button. It's telling you that it's time to you can't go yet because the light hasn't turned green yet, and it's coming. Look, it's coming. Look at all this green. It's happening. Okay? It's coming. It's coming. Just hold on for just a little longer. Because when this light turns green, it's like there's no holding back. So right now, the universe is telling each and every one of us, to, now that you understand the knowledge, you've graduated into the knowledge of what you create manifests your world. All right? Dropping any of the old patterns, the old cycles, the old belief systems, dropping all of that and making a new, fresh start in your world. And this is how you're going to be like the moon. You're showing up no matter what. You're leveling up. You're showing up and understanding. You totally understand now how it works. You are growing and building a new solid foundation for yourself. And this is really important. This message is hugely important. Why? Because it's your foundation. This is what we survive. This is how we survive. So we need to get really grounded and focused, as above, so below, understanding how that works in our world. This is going to be turning soon, right? The moon cycle is going to then turn this world around, and you will have, each and every one of us will have an opportunity to start fresh. Whatever that is to you. As I speak, so it becomes. Be patient. You know, you don't go through a red light, right? And what happens when you go through the red light? Let's just say, if you try to turn this any quicker than it needs to, it could be disastrous, right? If you go through a red light, what happens? You have a chance of a collision. Then your whole world changes, right? So understand it's that simple in terms of understanding it. There's the pause button here is for a reason. The world reversed, it's not ready yet. The plans are in place. The plans go from the beginning to the mature wisdom that you attained and securing your future. Okay? Securing it to exactly the way that you envision it. Okay? No more fear, no more negativity. The universe sees that you're trying to put your life in order and to stabilize that and to build it exactly the way it needs to be built. And here we have the truth. The truth is, this is how the universe works. Okay? I'm just the messenger. This wise soul stands on top of the world, looking out, saying, okay, I got this. I got it. I understand it. Wisdom, the maturity that you get in the world, is about not age. It's about the wisdom that you receive, that you learn from during this life. That's maturity. It's noted by experience, not by age. I know a lot of young kids that are a lot wiser than a lot of adults, and that's just an example of how that works, because it's called what? An old soul and a young soul. All right, so now we have this tower moment. So what does this mean? We're breaking free from this right here. This is exactly what we're doing. We're breaking free from that which binds us, which is what? Fear. Breaking free from the fear-based mentality, negative thoughts, and we're now creating a new world. Literally and figuratively. And you have the power. You have the power. Look. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. It begins through love. The love of yourself. The love of making and establishing your foundation exactly the way you want it. So do it. Speak it out into the world. Speak it within yourself, that you're not going back to any negative fear-based ideas, mentalities. You're not going to speak from your mouth, right? What do they say? From your lips to, what is it? We usually say, the saying is from the mouths of babes, right? But we are the children. So from our mouths into the ear of God. All right? The reason why we have one mouth and two ears is because we need to listen to the messages that we're getting from the universe too. You can't just say, oh, I want, right? You have to come to the table not with fear and negativity, but with love and understanding for yourself. All right, so this is what this reading is about today. It's about bringing in, going from distorted ideas and belief systems to love ideas and belief systems, because this is the crusp of the reading. This is beautiful. This is getting out of all that negative crap and starting fresh and knowing that what you're building for yourself is going to be amazing. Yes, it is. It not only is amazing, it is the sun now. Now you go from being and reflect the reflection. Look, the reflection that comes from the moon enters into the sun of happiness, peace, prosperity, and love. The moon shows you how you work in a phase of your life, how life shows up for you here, right? Your life shows up different for everyone. It's different for everyone. And the sun is here too, right? As above, so below. And what's in the middle is the balance. It's the balancing act. It's the horizon. And that's where we're at. This individual body is literally rising up and moving into a whole new life, a whole new direction. And it's peaceful, it's beautiful, and building something amazing. Meditating and getting it. Just getting it. Understanding that this is part of your world, that you are part of your world. This is you in your world. And you're in a holding pattern. You can see this is what you're manifesting. Do you know it? Well, some do and some don't. Some meditate and some don't, right? For those who don't meditate, you're keeping everything starting from the ground up. Everything is new, fresh. Silence is golden. I just heard silence is golden. You don't need words. You just need positive belief systems, positive ideas, thoughts. Okay? Thoughts become things. And now with that understanding, silence is golden. You don't need to speak anything because the universe goes by your vibration. And of course, your vibration of thought, your intention. What is an intention? It's an intention. You speak it out into the world or you don't. It makes no difference. Whether you're speaking it verbally for the universe to hear makes no difference, because what matters is that vibration. Like I got right now. Do you understand? The vibration of what I'm speaking out into the universe makes no difference whether I'm silently not speaking it, but I'm intentionally, it's in my heart, the world. Okay, I hope this is an amazing reading for all to see and understand, to see and to become the best version of yourself right now is being offered on the table right here. The bottom of the deck, there you go. Look. Look at this. This is exactly what people are going to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right? Quality. Quality. How are you going to show up? You're going to show up. You're definitely going to show up. The moon, the sun, and the stars. All of it. All of it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. I don't have to look. We readers do not make this up. And we know, you know, that if you've watched a couple other readers, we all actually are, what is it? Sometimes it still surprises me when the cards just beautifully just tell us what the message is for all of you. Celebration, recognition, a new, fresh, quality life is, you are building this right now as we speak. And okay, I'm going to take one more just to show you that you've taken a leap of faith because you've gotten out of this. You've gotten out of this mentality. You've changed your life completely around by a mere thought of intention. Intention is the word. The universe vibrates. I talked about vibrational frequencies this week. And that's what we're learning. So this is a change up of a whole belief system from fear to love. And I'm just the messenger. And it's not just a messenger. It's not easy to be the messenger because I want to make sure I establish the right message for each and every one of you because I'm here for you. And my messages are spiritual in nature because why? Because that's what we are. We are spirit in a human body. We are souls. We're all the same in that regard. We were built the same. We were brought to the universe, in the universe with the same treasures of each and every one of us have the same treasures within us. And how you show up is exactly what your specific innate talent treasures are. So that's why competing with others is silliness. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get one card from the Ascended Masters and the Archangels. It's this one. And Lord Krishna comes in with devotion. Devotion to the self, the knowledge that you've received in this reading. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. This is a great message. I hope that you see it as I do, through my eyes. Be devoted to a new life, a new beginning, one that will inspire you to bring all those treasures up from within. To live your own truth and become this house, building your house very stable, secure, with whatever understanding and truth now that you have of your world. Have a great weekend.